Are you ready to create your first smart contract? Awesome! But before we start creating smart contracts, let's just have a glance at Solidity tools. Solidity tools are required to develop, test, and deploy smart contracts programmed in Solidity. Testnet, the choice of testnet on which you have to work on. Remember to use some specified network ID. Compiler, choosing the compiler as per the requirement. For example, Solc is a Solidity compiler. It is included in most of the nodes and also available as a standalone package. Web3.js. Web.js is a library. It helps in the connection between the Ethereum network and our app via HTTP or the IPC network connection. Framework. It is important to choose a framework from those available for contract compilation and the deployment and other tasks. Some of the frameworks used are Truffle, Embark, Dapple, and others. Now let's start with our smart contract. In Solidity, the first line must always state its current version. I will suggest you to specify the version of a Solidity file at the start of the source file to avoid any conflict. This is achieved by the pragma version. It is defined at the start of the Solidity file, so that any person looking to run the file knows about the previous version. Take a look at how to define a version. Pragma tells that the source code is written for Solidity version 0.5.7 or anything newer. A pragma directive is always local to a source file, and if you import another file, the pragma from that file will not automatically apply to the importing file. Each new contract must be prepended with contract. The name of the contract should have the first letter always capitalized, followed by open/close curly brackets to contain the logic. Welcome back, mate. Creating a contract was simple, right? Now, what if our contract consists of more than 100 lines? Let's see how. So, to remember what every block of code or a method do, we can also include comments. Comments help us describe our code. Comments are used to give a short description of our program. Comments are ignored by the computer at the time of execution. There are two types of comments. Let's see which are they. There are two types of comments. Single-line comments, it starts with a double slash. Multi-line comments, it starts with, and ends with slash. Multi-line comments are used for large text descriptions. Solidity contracts can use a special form of comments to provide rich documentation for functions, return variables, and more. This special form is named the Ethereum Natural Language Specification Format, NatSpec. In Solidity, there is a new comment style called NatSpec comment. In this type of comment we can either use slash or slash. NatSpec comments do not apply to variables, even if the variables are public. Don't worry if you do not understand a few jargon such as variables and more. We will learn these in the upcoming sections. Some tags are used in NatSpec comment. Click on the below Next button to learn about tags. At Title, title for the smart contract. At Author, author of the smart contract. At Notice, explanation of the function. At Dev, explanation to developer. At Param, explanation of a parameter. At Return, explanation of the return type.